All right, so today make sure you have your water on hand for sure. This is the equipment you're going to need. You're going to need your long bands, and I'll show you how I attach them to the door. Make sure they're secure. We're going to be using our booty bands as well, so we're going to be incorporating the two. And then we're also going to need some dumbbells. So you don't have to use them. There's just 2 exercises where I have dumbbells in them. If you have them, bring them out. If you don't really need them because we're going to be using bands anyways. It's just for a little extra resistance. Okay, so as per usual, we always get warmed up with 90 seconds. Bring up our heart rate, bring up our body temperature, warm up our muscles, and just to get ready. So got the Tabata timer here, and let's roll. So you start with anything you want, as long as you're moving all your major joints. All right, I'm just gonna. All right. I like to just get into some jumping jacks, but if you don't want to do this because your knees or hips, you can just step out. As long as you're moving your shoulders. Good. Out. Gotta get rid of these leggings. It's too hot. Let's go straight shorts. Good job. Do skipping rope, as long as you get the shoulders in there. 30 seconds. All right, 14. Good, 7. All right, stop it there, and let's get into our legs. So I'm going to show you kind of how I attach everything in the doorway. So if you happen to have a post, you could just wrap around your bands there, or maybe you have a really heavy coffee table. In order to reinforce your coffee table, you can, if you have weights, you can always put those on top so it doesn't move, because sometimes you are putting a lot of force on the band. So doorways is pretty good. Just make sure that this one opens in. If you happen to have ones that open out, it's probably a lot easier, like, you know, like bathroom doors. So I always have to lock this because it has flown out before, flown open. All right, so I have 2 kind of setups here because we're going to be going at this twice, different ways. So I just sort of did 2 different things. Now the first thing I have is I created a lanyard. So if you have like some sort of webbing or rope at home, just make a knot at the end, and so you have the rounded part for your band. And this one, so because the Arena Strength has this big label here, what I did is I just put it like this into the doorway. So this is not going to pull through, okay? So that's how I set these guys up. Sometimes you can, like I've got this little hook here, I just sort of wrap it around there just because it's easier, and I lock it in my door and I lock it. So I've got 2 different lengths, okay? Because for our legs, we're going to be using this one at a lower position, and for the arms, it's going to be a little higher position. So if you don't have the 2, you could just get 1 set up. Okay, so for the first one is single leg kickbacks. So from here, you're going to be kicking back and in, back and in. So right and left. Then the next one, this is where you want to bring your weight over here. So side to side, you get your weight in between, and you're going to go forward, standing tall, you bend down, straight, so it's like a deadlift, and then punch the hips forward, tightening the glutes, down and pull. So you can always walk a little bit further out to get a better pull from the band. That's the next one. And then this is a fun one, okay? So watch this. We get our other band. Okay, so lay this on the floor like that. We're going to double this up. Knees. You got your dumbbells, both sides. You're going to put them in between the bands like this. Okay, you're going to step on it, bend down, and lift. And then you're going to adjust. Okay? Alright, so you got your knees out. You'll be squatting and pulling up, shrug. You get a shrug in there. Down, up, shrug. Down, up, shrug. Okay? So, I think I'm going to go to the easier band for that one. Just saying. So just get a little extra pull. So I'm just going to set that up right there. All right, you guys ready? Fun stuff, eh? Lots of instruction, so it's super important to know what we're doing. And let's get started. We're going to do a right and a left. We're going to be kicking out. Bring the knee in and out. Keep going. 25. Kick right out and in. In. Good. 10. Excellent. Oh, I just noticed something. There we go. A little bit more. Okay, other leg. Not so dark now. Good. Holding onto the door, kicking out and in. Out. And breathe. Boom. Boom. And kick and in. Kick and in. Good. Boom. 6. Excellent. And douche. Ooh. Oh my gosh. All right. These workouts in cycling, I'm telling you, no rest for the glutes. Okay, up. You're bent over and press. Boom. And pull. Keep the shoulders back. Think about posture all the time. Tighten those glutes. Boom. And bend over. Good. Excellent. Let's Let's go. 5. Keep the back straight. You don't want to round it. All right. So this one's going to take a little bit of setup here. You get the knees, bands. Ready? Oh, much better. Okay, widen the legs, squat down, up, shrug. Squat down, up, shrug. So if you don't have the long bands, and you just have the booty bands, just do the shrug. You don't even need the dumbbells. You can always adapt these for what you have. Don't let it stop you. If you're saying, oh my gosh, I can't do this because I don't have all this equipment. You know, a lot of this is just straight up no equipment moves with extras. And the extras are kind of cool. All right, moving on to round 2. You guys ready? Put your knee between the band and kicking out in. So really tighten your abs while you're at this. Okay, never forget about the abs. They should always be engaged while you're working. And breathe. Kick and hold. 15. Good. And breathe. Good. And build those nice strong glutes right there. If you're a cyclist, these are perfect for hill climbing. Right? Sprinting. Good. Out. Tighten. Boom. Really feel them right here. Top muscle. Boom. Boom. Good. 25. Halfway done. All right. Okay, if you have heavier weights, you can always add heavier weights to this. All right. Bending over and thrust. I'm just going to walk out a little bit more, get a bit more of a stretch on the band. And up. Boom. Good. Boom. Excellent. Come on. All right. Let's get set up. Last one of round 2. Excellent. All right. Widen those legs. Squat down, shrug. Squat down and shrugs. So the shrugs are your shoulders going up, down and up. Down and up. So down and shrug up. Good. Boom. job. All right. Ready for round 2. I need some water. Out. Remember your abs engaged. Kicking out, in. Good. Boom. So both sides are really working. Okay. Let's do this. Last round for the legs. Kick out and hold. Kick out and hold. Keep the hips square. You don't want to be turning. Boom. 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 Good. Kick. Kick. Boom. Do you hear that? That's from the tap outside. It goes like right over there. I should love the summer. I love the summer. Actually, I really prefer the fall and spring. Whew. Okay. Now I always encourage you to up the weight for the last round. So I'm going to grab a 12 in here. Bending over and pull off. Good. Tighten those abs. Bending over, really pulling on the hamstrings and up. Good. Boom. 7. Good. All right. Okay. Get over here. Get in there. Just around the knees. Stand. Let's do it. Last one. Oh yeah. And shrug. Down, shrug. Good. Boom. Boom. And breathe. Good. Boom. Good. 10. Oh my gosh, this round's going so fast. Boom. Keep them even. Oh. Okay. Awesome. Oh. Leg round is done.